Hello everyone, this is Matt the Speedstar, aka the Game Rebel here, ready to run through the next part of The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, the Champion's Ballad. So, you have overcome many challenges thus far. Now, allow me to bestow upon you one final trial. Return the Sheikah Slate to the terminal you first obtained it from. Do so, and the final passageway will reveal itself. So, we're back to where it all began. From where Link arose from his 100-year slumber. Also, when I was taking that picture of the one-hit obliterator and I said that this was like permanently missable or something, I think it still kind of is, but if you examine it here, and, well, you can't take it, but if you examine it and, well, if you want to, you can still take a picture of it before you go in here. Highly recommend it if you haven't done it yet. Now, I got the treasure chest icon thing of, well, once we enter this, we begin our one final trial. I'm excited for this, because when I got in here in practice, oh man, oh man. Sheikah Slate confirmed. And we are trapped. Descending. Please beware of tremors. Now, I thought that this was really awesome. Sorry, a little bit of phlegm in my throat. I'm still kind of sick, but... Anyway. When you come down here... Check it out. This is the 5th and final dungeon that they added with the Champion's Ballad DLC. I'm pretty sure that this place is unnamed. I don't know, but when I get up here. Welcome, hero. You have overcome many trials to reach me. Now it is time to face the final trial. This trial is a complex labyrinth. To start, you will need a map. You may obtain map information from the Guidance Stone. Here we are. Essentially, they call this place a 5th Divine Beast. But there's not really anything, like, I don't know if this place is actually named or not. As such, I'm gonna dub it the Master Shrine. Because it still feels like a shrine. And, well, it just does. But it still plays out like pretty much any Divine Beast dungeon that we've been in. Whoa! Hey, buddy. Didn't appreciate that. I kind of just using the Phrenic Bow for, well, utility purposes, as usual. Do you want to get those? By the way, I love the take they have on the shrine music here. Because it actually feels like it would be a final challenge. And I just thought, this was so neat. There's this entire thing right underneath the Shrine of Resurrection. I was in awe when I came here. And here we are. Again, it does call a Divine Beast, but yeah, just because it's not really named, I'm calling it the Master Shrine. As such, the treasures that I obtain in here will also have, like, because there are treasures in here, and I will have to get all of them. This is considered a proper dungeon. Now, the gimmick for this dungeon is when you see these two things here, the center rotates, and, well, this affects pretty much the entire dungeon. Of course, like with any of the Divine Beast dungeons in the game, you can do any of the terminals in any order. However, unlike the other Divine Beasts, in here, there's only 4 terminals. There's a reason why there's only 4. And there we go. You turn that, and you will be able to start moving everything. But once they start moving, you can't stop them. And believe me, this can get a little bit aggravating at certain times. However, if you want to change things with it, you can make it turn the opposite direction. I'm just doing this real quick because there is a particular treasure chest over here. And I want to be sure to get it. Right in there with that spinning gear. If I could get in here beforehand, well, actually, I don't know if I could. But anyway, you need to stop this at, like, the right time. And believe me, the timing on this is pretty... Never mind. Hello? Let me open it. Thank you. There we go. And you get a Gerudo shield in here. Yeah, the only reason I'm giving this the Master Shrine... Like, I'm only giving it the name the Master Shrine because of the treasure chest counter. That's pretty much it. Alright. Now, I'm gonna need to change this again so it goes the... Wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh, by the way, when you go over here and you look around, you can have a look on the outside, and it has the whole outside of the Sheikah symbol. It's a neat touch. Okay, now I can change it. I need it so I can actually walk across here. Now, since we are in essentially a proper dungeon, this video is going to be, like, the whole video is one raw recording, but I will be splitting it up into 2 parts. This part. This part right here, we are going to be doing quite a bit of changing everything around. We have to guide that ball through there. That's like one of those, rotating maze toys or whatever. Come on, come on, come on! Yes! Nope. Want to keep it going. Yeah, it's one of those rotating, toy things where you guide the ball through the maze by rotating it. Just think it's so neat. It is. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it again. Be nice if this could speed up, but oh well. I'm not too worried. It's not a big place. It's not like the other Divine Beasts. So, I can kind of take my time, and I don't need to really resort to a speed up. In fact, after this, I will never need to resort to using a speed up dish again. Alright, let's grab this so it doesn't fall into the lava. And you see over there, there's a treasure chest. Gotta get that one. I think in each quadrant, or whatever you want to call it, there's at least 1 treasure chest. Or I think there's only 1. There we go. And sadly, while we're in here, actually, can I? I disabled the... cannot be used now. So, yeah, all your powers are disabled here. But I think after we get to the end, they are re-enabled. And here we are. There are 4 locks. We have to activate the terminals to open these locks, and then we have one more thing to do afterwards. Now, Now, while I have a chance, I'm just gonna hang right in here and wait for it to go up before I can get the treasure. Alright. I actually do want to... I would actually recommend you go for this treasure first, or at least go after this quadrant first, because of this treasure. It'll be useful for something later on. And it just gets you a cobble crusher. That's okay. It'll actually be kind of useful for something coming up. Oh yeah, when you activate one of the terminals, you do get some guardians showing up. Kind of why I have this out. Or at least have this at the ready. Oh! I didn't see you two there. I missed. I hit. They are regular Guardian Scouts, so headshots count. Besides, I wouldn't mind counting the headshots anyway. I look down here, and I feel like there's supposed to be something underneath. Like, you can see a little bit of a space down there. I don't know what's up with that. Can't do anything with it, though. Alright, where to next? Where do I want to go? Huh. Yeah, getting up to the higher levels is a little bit of a pain, because there's not really anywhere you can climb up. I think the only way you can actually get up is to... Well, I guess I could go here. Actually, maybe I should. Maybe I should. I gotta pull this so it goes in, and it lets that turn. I gotta have it turn anyway, otherwise it, well, as you see there, because that locks in place, it allows the gear to turn this. Ooh, gotta be careful here. Oh wait, I'm thinking of another quadrant that does it. That does that thing where you have to ride it. But you need it to turn everything in here, otherwise, nothing in here moves. Now, this would be the Naburus part of the dungeon, because the other one we were just in was the Rudania one. Now, if I can look carefully, get up here. Yeah, you see you got the electrified crystal there, and we kind of need to make a circuit. I know there's somewhere where there's a treasure. Oh, right, over there. Actually, let's get this out first. This I found interesting, because of what you have to do with these. Now, first off, we're going to need to drop this so it can be put in the proper position. Over here. It's not what I want to do. Come on, get in there. I think it'd be better if I did it like this, so that way I can actually kind of see. Yeah, we need it to lock in place. That's what I'm trying to do. There! It's locked in place. Now, we need to move this forward. And once I get my chance to grab the treasure, I'll be able to show you how you really solve this, and... Again, it's so neat how you do these. First off, treasure. Alright. It's just a Gerudo Scimitar. Honestly, I don't really need it, but it is kind of themed. Now, you see that there? You see how this is being pushed? Again, that's just so neat. You have to get them to move like that, so that way this moves, it's all connected, and you're able to get the terminal. Sadly, you can't really stop it. Well, I guess you kind of can if you need to. Like, I think you can use stasis on the gear to stop it. That's probably what you're supposed to do. I don't know. 2 terminals, let's get out of here. And, come on, make it, yes! Ah, turret! It's the turret, so I can't count it. Actually, I should keep it on the ancient arrows for right now, because more guardians do show up, and I do mean not just the scouts. You'll even see a Skywatcher show up, too. I did it again. I should have waited while I was on there. One big complaint that I do have, of course, and you probably already know it by now, is the fact that it's hard to reach some of the areas around here because simply there's no ladders to help you get up to those spots. Like, I mean, I've looked, and I have not seen a ladder or any means of getting up here at all. I mean, like, there's a ladder here, but, I mean, you want to get up here, you have to ride that. Alright. So we took on the Naboris part. This would... Yeah, this is the one I'm thinking of, where you have to kind of get in there while you get the chance. Otherwise, yeah. Okay, which one do I want to do? Oh. Oh, this one's a different Guardian Scout. Actually, no. Oh, I saw my ancient short sword out. Ow! Come on. Come on, try stab me. Thank you! I would have beaten it faster if I had ancient proficiency on. Okay. We have treasure over there, and it is magnetic, so I can just grab it. It's the best way to grab them, is with magnesis. I will gladly take those. Alright. Now, I want to lock this in here. There. Locked in, now I gotta wait for this to turn. So it lines up, and... Shoot. Got it! Alright, I gotta ride this one up, too. I'm not gonna go in there yet, because there's a treasure close by. It was the last one I got during my practice run, but believe me, this one is really well hidden. In fact, I don't know if I'll be able to get it like this. Oh yeah, I remember how I got it now. I got here, changed this, and rode the gear up. You want to make sure you ride this particular gear, otherwise you might get yourself crushed. I don't know if you actually can get crushed, I think you can. But up here is just a diamond. But it's good to get that one out of the way. Yeah, another thing that I hate is the fact that you have to wait before you can actually get into these different quadrants. Oh yeah, this part. This is the meadow part because it has a giant fan on there. We're gonna need stasis. Nope. Oh, I was trying to trick it. I'm trying to, like, thread it through. You know what? No. Oh, yeah, this guy's guarding the treasure. I gotta get over here. Ow! That's okay. I have tons of defense. What's one little, Guardian Scout laser? Swallow bow. Actually, I should switch to that. But yeah, I thought that in here, this is definitely a neat one. Just wait till you see what we gotta do. Alright. Now, you'll notice the fan is like, kind of creating a vacuum. Like, it's pulling air towards it. Change direction. We can ride the wind. Again, this is so neat. You change the direction to change the air current. Again, it's so neat. Get over here, and then we gotta stasis this thing so I can actually get over to the terminal. Yeah, because otherwise, if you try to get over there, you're gonna get yourself hurt. Alright. One left, and that's the Ruta part of the dungeon. Believe me, this shrine itself, it doesn't take too long. Like, it doesn't actually take too long. But what comes after is kind of why I'm splitting this into two parts. Because believe me, what comes afterwards is pretty lengthy. I don't think there's much else for Guardians. No, wait, there will be some that come out. Yeah, you see? There's a Skywatcher up there. Uh-oh, you see me? There we go. I think that's the only one, however. I could be mistaken, though. Alright. Let's get over to the last part of the dungeon. The Varuta part. Yeah, I wasn't really planning on doing these in any specific order, but I did kind of want to do the Varudania one first. Okay, so you see this here? You want to stasis it right there. Again, these are just so neat, how you do these puzzles. Alright, since we're here, it's time for a Cryonis. Okay, need to wait for the right spot. No, we don't want it there, but we do need it to kind of be, like, right underneath that. Like, right here. Yeah, the way it works with Cryonis, it's weird. Like, if you needed to push something up, then yeah, you want to push something up, but it can't be right underneath it. I don't get that. Alright. So, what we do here is, check it out. This is kind of why I wanted to get the Cobble Crusher. We're gonna need to stasis this. And shut off the water flow. By doing that, not only do we lower the water and are allowed to move on, but this allows us to get the treasure chest in here. Is this the last one, however? I don't know. That is indeed the last one. All treasures have been found. Yes! Just the way I like it. Now, if you ever need to, you have a ladder to get up here. But since I already got the last treasure chest, I won't need it. Instead, we have to Cryonis up here. And this... Again, these are so neat because of how you find these things out and what you have to do. Hit this. And there you go. Turns the faucet on. Alright. The last one is ours. Again, these are so neat. Just how you do this stuff. And you basically just dealt with plumbing. Ancient Sheikah plumbing. Oh man, that would be like a big gift to all of Hyrule. All terminal locks have been deactivated. You can now access the deepest area. Oh, And the music, too, when you get all the terminals. Yeah, it is sped up. I can understand that. But still! Again, like with Von Meadow, it really gives you that sense of you're almost there. One thing left to do. End it. This is your big moment. Okay, at this point, I don't need any of these weapons that I just picked up. I didn't really need them anyway. Especially this. Because, honestly, screw the long throw. Yeah, I really don't need any of these weapons here. Alright. Let's get out of here. Now, while we can access the deepest part, we don't really have access to it just yet without doing one more thing. We have to move this and wait for it to line up. I may need to get to the other side of this in order to do it, because it is a little difficult. Now, aren't there supposed to be more guardians around? I guess not. I guess not. Oh, I guess I may as well just hop down. Yeah, there's no guardians. Okay, so we need to wait for this to line up, and then... Ready? Push! There we go. There he is. Maz Koshia himself. A very Sheikah monk that has been guiding us throughout the Champions Ballad. Before I activate his thing, however, and I will be doing that in the next video, I just want to turn your attention to this. Look at this. Just look at this. When I came down here and I saw this, like, where am I? Is this supposed to be a cavern? I mean, I guess it's supposed to be a cavern, but it almost looks like you're, like, in a forest or something. Just the visuals. The visuals, the puzzles. Just the sense of this is the final trial and all that. I love it. This almost might actually be my favorite dungeon now. Anyway, we're gonna finish up in the next video, because this has been running on for a little bit, and what's gonna be coming up is gonna take quite some time. And I don't need another 50-minute long video like, last time. I still kinda wish I could've dealt with Water Blight Ganon faster, I don't know. Alright, next time, you, Maz Koshia. So, until then, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you wish to follow along this and my other Let's Plays, please consider subscribing. If any concerns come up, I'll let you guys know my Twitter, and additional info in the lower left box in the video, and down in the description below. This has been Matt the Speedstar, aka the Game Rebel, and I'll see you guys next time when we run through the next part of Breath of the Wild DLC.